Why hello, and welcome back to more CTR. We'll get one race online, we'll get Yaya Panda, it seems like, which I'm kind of excited about. But, will we be able to get another bundle today? I honestly don't know, but we'll find out soon enough. Oh yeah. Before I forget, let's go ahead and just do the time trial first. One of these days we'll beat this. Seriously, I know one of these days we will. Also, I'm as close as I am. I'm going to hopefully get that. Hey Real, how you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Ooh, that actually went through fast. But yes, hello Real, how you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I actually fell asleep a bit before the stream. So if I start to doze off, I guess I didn't get enough sleep last night. But I don't think that'll happen. Also, Lena's like fighting for her spot on the couch up against me now. Because I was up against the arm and she's like, no. This is my spot. This is my home. I didn't get the boosty boost. Oh well. I'm not gonna be a stubborn booty today. Hopefully I won't. What I get is what I get today. Rip. Napped all day. Oh. Which was well needed. First time you've been able to get rest since you've been sick. I'm glad you're able to get some rest. Also, the music here sounds like something that'd be in one of the eye souls in the Spyro trilogy. Oh gosh. I'm surprised I did as well as I did keeping up with those two. My past self and Oxide. But it's not happening now. That do part is what it sounds like Spyro to me. I do actually still wonder if we're gonna get another Spyro event. I'd be all for it, honestly.
Coming at you full speed.
Come on. Ah, I kept hacking it up. Can't believe I've done this to myself. I mean, I can't believe I've done this to myself, but still, I can't believe I've done this. How dare. That Ultra Sacred Fire makes such a difference on this track. Well, it makes a lot of difference on every track, but still, it's just insane. Also, I guess that could be considered a pun, because Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, Insane Island. That's not how I meant it. But I'm not going to be stubborn this time. As much as I want to load that back up and try it again. You had to play pretty much perfect on this track to beat the ghost. Even you had trouble beating it the first time. It's going to take me a while. I got close on that ghost one, but I screwed up, and I don't know if I would have beaten Oxide or not, but I know I screwed up at the end of that race. Shortcuts again. Finish Inferno Island less than 2:15. Okay. Single race, Inferno Island. Let's do this. I don't know why I checked that. We'll get that win with her. And I'll switch her to Stu. But whenever we go online, I'll do at least one race with Tana's newly unlocked skin, and then we'll go back to Stu. I want the green duck. I can't lie, I want the green duck. It's honestly my favorite one. But I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Let's do this. What was it, 2:15?
See you at the finish line.
I think we can beat this in 2:15. That doesn't seem bad at all. Plus we got a shortcut here as well, so I mean that gets one little check on the shortcuts. Yeah, we can definitely beat this in less than 2 minutes. No problem at all.
Little something for you.
Ew. Yeah. There's no need to even worry about this track. Also, I think, honestly, soon I'm going to try to get... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I literally sneezed and my headset almost flew off. I know this has nothing to do with the stream stuff, but I'm going to say it anyway. Like I was saying, though. I think here soon I might actually finally attempt to get all the Overwatch achievements so I can be like, I have all the Overwatch stuff done again. It's been a while since I've been able to say that, and I'm only missing 2 achievements right now for it. And I want them. I need them. I don't need them, but I want them. I'm a heck like that. I want those achievements. Also, I don't know if we can actually do this in less than 2:10. It seems like this track's too long for that. Whatever shall we do? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Don't mind me. Safari Tana. Okay. So what's our next thingy that we can do? Actually, if we unlock Yaya before 8:30, we could jump into the bonus cup thing. I think it's a bonus cup. Yeah, bonus cup with Yaya, Panda, Rillaru, or Hasty. Well, we already did our wins with Hasty, and that's just like a free thing of 4 wins. Rillaru and matchmaking. Rillaru can't do any of that. Oh, heck, I forgot about that. 100 rings on Inferno Island. And complete Inferno Island in mirror mode. Okay. That's not too bad. Let's see. Oh wait, how's on Inferno Island? Mirror mode on. Easy peasy. Go ahead and get this with him. Then we'll get 100 rings and see where we're at money-wise. Because I think by that time we should be close to the, we should be close to 8:30. I'm tired. Give me a break. Heck. I'm sorry. No, seriously, I am tired. And I really shouldn't be, but apparently today wore me out. Also, I can't believe it. There's only 3 more days till Christmas. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what all happens on Christmas. See if anybody gets anything they really want. I hope they do. I really hope to see and hear wonderful things Christmas, like from Christmas. Or from whatever holidays y'all celebrate. Whether the great thing was like a gift. It was just being able to spend time with the people you love. Whatever it is, I want to know. I keep saying Christmas specifically though, because that's what I celebrate. That's what I'm used to being like, ah, Merry Christmas. But like, whatever y'all celebrate, I hope y'all have a wonderful, like, end of the year. I really do. Also, I keep forgetting that I gotta go to the right to get to the shortcut now.
Bet you can make a nice omelet out of that.
Why would he be talking about making omelets? No. Also, why is Von Clutch just sitting there, not moving? Von Clutch, are you okay, buddy?
Hey there.
I want to drive up to Von Clutch to see what's going on there.
Wrong way.
Get out! I don't think I can get him out of there. I didn't realize I could get stuck like that. But apparently that is a thing that can happen. Can we still beat this in 210? Or by 210?
Catch this.
I think we can. I think we got it. I don't know what happened there. Don't mind me.
This beat cannot be beat.
We're so close to that next reward. We're getting even closer to getting to the 30,000s, which is super exciting to me. Because soon we'll have less than 10,000 to get. Oh wait, that's right. We gotta go to the ring rally. Actually, getting to 100, we'll have time to do a little bit more. But I'm just gonna get 100 and be like, alright, time run out. Because I'm hoping that maybe we can get something else done. Ow. Before we hop online. But that'll just have to wait and see. If I gotta remember, I gotta use the Safari Tana. Whenever we get to the online races, at least to get on the podium. Let's do this. Excuse me. I put you on Do Not Disturb. I shouldn't be getting notifications. Also, I didn't even think that I was going to be doing the ring race in reverse, or in mirrored mode. But, here we are. This was not my hopes and dreams of the day. But it's fine, we can get 100 this way. It's going to be like, no, you needed to do it in the standard mode. I think I've done Ring Rally on the track before. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is gonna be easy peasy. I think the next lap we get Ultra Sacred Fire, don't we? Because if so, I am excited. It might be the lap after this, I'm not sure. Did I miss the last one? If so, I'm very disappointed in myself. Yes! Come on. Oh wait, I wanted to drift this way. Come on. Just gonna go around this way, it'll be fun. I want to see what our longest was, but I know we're not doing it now because I'm just gonna go from this point on. Eek. Wonder if I can actually keep this for the rest of the time. Sure I can. Maybe. Yes, I am getting those 3. I will say that, I'm not gonna lie though, that was max. I was not meaning to get those 3, but hey, it's fine.
This beat cannot be beat.
Yeah, we got quite a bit. Are you kidding me? We're so close. We're like right there at it. In Ring Rally, the faster you complete a lap, the more points you'll be earning. Wait, I didn't know about that. I thought you just got more points after each lap. Okay. Let's see. Win 10 mirror mode races? Get enough time for one more. Okay. Single race. Random. Oxide Station. Oh boy. This is going to be a thing, isn't it? I can see this being a thing. But it's fine. Let's see how this goes. I'm hopeful that I don't screw up too bad on this. Probably shouldn't have picked random. I should have probably just picked a small track since it's already 8:29. But let's get into our online races after this. It'll be fun. Whoops. This feels so weird and so wrong. Feels really wrong to me because I'm not used to doing this track like this at all. I don't think I've ever done this track in mirror mode. Which, I mean, I guess is good that we picked it then. Or the game picked it for us. Oh crap, I thought I was drifting. I thought I was going to be drifting whenever I landed, is what I meant to say. Ah. I should just go ahead and equip that. Also, I don't remember if it was yesterday or the day before. It was recently that I actually got to this point, almost this point I think, with Ultra Sacred Fire, and I'd never done that before. And that was really exciting for me. I don't know if I can do it in reverse, but I did it at least once. I'm happy. I just gotta get better at it now. I am struggling on this track in reverse, like, oh my goodness. I feel like I'm struggling a lot more than I really should. Whew. Oh crap, that was bad. So heckin' close yet so far away. I need a shield game just in case somebody sends a warpy warp at me. You done good on Ring Rally Foxside Station? How good did you do? I still have not tried Ring Rally here yet. Oh jeez, I keep trying to drift and I just keep jumping right into the wall. Like a heck.
Hey there.
I'm really hoping I get a bubble shield just in case. The game is not giving it to me. The game is being so rude to me. You really don't want to give me that game, do you? It's been a while since you were that high up on the leaderboard for it. Really? I didn't even know you could check the leaderboard score for that. I probably should have known you probably could, but I didn't know about that. Oh, jeez, that's a wall. Oh crap.
This beat cannot be beat.
Jeez, sorry, I had to sneeze again. But hey, we did it. We made it a little bit higher. On that one list thing. Not list, but... like, we put another check mark on another mirror mode race. Whew. Now let's check the pit stop. We have enough for Yaya. Since it's after 8:30, I'm not going to do it today. I'll do it tomorrow, most likely. This bundle's back. So I just realized the only one I'm missing now is Rillaroo. I might actually buy this bundle too at some point before the event ends, just to get it out of the way. But cake icing, I don't know. We'll see what we do. I want to get all of Stu's skins now, and even though we got Shape before Yaya, I think I'm gonna go with Yaya next. Okay, lobby customization, characters. Look at her. She's so tiny. I don't even know what. Oh gosh. Just do this for now because we didn't have enough time to do anything. We really didn't have enough time to change. I was gonna look at Yaya Panda skins and then be like, alright, let's go to Tana. But no. I see how it is. I see exactly how it is. Luna sees how it is too. Jeez, Luna sees houses is. Ooh. I'll get the English words out eventually. Maybe. I'd like to think I'd get them out one day, but we'll see. We shall see. I'm super hopeful that we win this one, because I rarely win this track. I usually get second or third, at least, though, so I mean, it's not the worst, but I could be getting like 7th and 8th every time I do this track. But I would not mind winning here again for the first time in a while. Oh, rip. Somebody's on my bum. Oh jeez. Ooh, okay. Did was there a whatchamacallit on the map that I didn't see? A blue orb? Was he actually in front of me? And I thought he was. Oh my goodness. Come on. Eeh. I'm super hopeful that I can do this. See? I'm just hopeful that he won't catch me. I'll take that. I'll gladly accept that. Come on. No, I lost it. It's not what I wanted at all. He's catching up to me. I don't like this. Now. Hey, that did not work for me at all because I did not drift.
Look out! Second crossing!
See? This polar person is right on my bum, and if they don't get hit, and I screw up, it is over. So what happened then? They're like a bit farther away from me than they were a minute ago. See? I am hopeful. I can do this. Question is, will I hack this up? I can hack it up, but will I? Come on. See? Oh my goodness. It's been forever since I did that. Whew! Tina! Thank you for the hosty host. I really appreciate it. We won! We have defeated Quicksilver. Just barely, I feel like. The game's going really well. The game's going really heckin' well. We did a good job. A lot better job than I was expecting. Whew! I'll take it. I'll also take those, 800, jeez. I'll take the cookie dough. I haven't had cookie dough in a while. Wouldn't mind having some more again. Cookie dough is good. No, seriously, it's like really good. But I've only had it like once or twice in my life, and I was just like, I need more of this. Dang, I'm gonna have to get me some at some point. But, whew, I can't believe we won that. Like, seriously, I usually have trouble on that map, and I usually get like second or third, which isn't bad by any stretch of the imagination, but still. Okay. Whoops. There we go. Wheels. Go with that. Paint job, we'll go with that. Also, customization characters. We finally got Yaya Panda. We saw all of her skins except for the rainbow one, which I think the rainbow one might be the better one, but it'll be a while before we get to use that. Whoops. Since we unlocked Safari Tina. Safari Tana finally. Sometimes you gotta eat the dough or batter or something, then want it cooked into because it's just way better. It depends on how I feel. Cookie dough is fantastic though. Don't get me wrong, but like I've said, I've only had it a couple times. I think the first time I actually tried it was earlier this year, whenever Aspect came to visit me. I think we actually bought it twice while she was here, and those were the only times I had it. But it was like really, really good. But I'm gonna have to get some at some point and just eat it. But But like I said, I could honestly see it be for me being a thing where it depends on, do I really want cookies or do I just want the cookie dough? Luna, it doesn't matter if there's chocolate in there. If there's like little chocolate chips in there, she's gonna be wanting it. She's got a sweet tooth that she doesn't need. Probably eat a whole bowl of brownie batter. I don't think I've had that. I don't think I've tried just brownie batter.
See you at the finish line.
Come on. Eek. Oof. I didn't keep my boosty boost to go into the one jump. Okay, I was gonna use that later, but since that happened. Eek. Come on. Oh crap. There we go.
Oh, really?
That hurt me a lot. But I was hoping I could actually make it over the fence and maybe see if it would freak out and not know how to hit me. But that did not happen. Let's get our Tana on the podium. I'll heckin' take it. I want to play it safe and just go for the exit. Or the finish line. Whew.
Better luck next time.
We won, but I feel like a heck because I put that shield on top of the guy, but I wasn't even sure if he was even really that close. Because last round, he dropped a TNT on me, but I didn't realize he was in front of me. That shortcut you jumped twice, one time before the snow and the second time a little bit to the left of the fence. I'll get it eventually. I'll get it right one day. I'm sure I will at least. I was about to say Pookie Girl finished the race, so everybody would have finished, but that's fine. Luna, what are you doing, baby girl? Lucky, what are you doing, baby girl? So, Lucky hurt me today. She immediately stopped and looked at me like, excuse me? Lucky, come here. She hurt me today on accident. I was laying on the couch and I was playing with her and I had her like up in the air and I dropped her. I turned my head because I knew I wasn't going to be able to catch her in time. And I thought she'll just land on me, it'll be fine. She had her claws out when she landed and she cut my ear. That hurt so much. That's the first time she's ever cut me too. And it was my fault because I scared her by dropping her on accident. It's almost over, Tina. It's almost over. Just a few more days. Just a few more days. Need 6 more wins to get Ducks to. Yes. Also, sorry I had to go off. Really though, just a few more days and this year is over and we go into 2020. We go into the new decade. A decade that nobody has seen before because it's next year. How could is there time travel? If there's time travel, I'd like to know about time travel, please. Seriously, I hope next year's a lot better. This year for me has had a bunch of ups and downs. The beginning of the year was amazing and wonderful, but these last few months have been kind of rough, honestly. Things are better than they were, but still, it's been kind of rough these past few months. What happened now, Tina? Also, things need to stop piling up on you. You need a break. But what happened, if you don't mind me asking?
Look out! Chicken crossing!
Come on.
Whoa, my hair!
Eeh. Yeah, I thought that would happen. Eeh. Give me some sort of shield, please. Or that works too.
Bet you can make a nice omelet out of
Beginning of the year for you was a little rough. Middle's okay, and the end is just unexplainable. In a good way or a bad way. Oh geez, that scared me. Oh, I lost it.
Catch this.
Okay, it looks like everybody else hit stuff too that had Ultra Sacred Fire, so I'm good. Bad way, I'm sorry. I was hoping for something good because it seems like the end of this year's been kind of rough for a lot of people. And I hope that's not like a sign of things to come for like next year. I don't think it is, but you never know.
Whoa, my hair!
No!
Catch this.
No! 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 I think Spyro might have lost it. We're safe and sound. This is fantastic. Whew.
Beat cannot be beat.
That's right. Stu's beak is amazing? Question mark? I don't know how this works. I really have no idea how this works. I am. I'm looking forward to next year.
Whoa, my hair!
Things may not seem as positive as you'd like them to be. But that doesn't mean you can't help make the future a positive future. I know I'm like some sort of like PBS Kids show or something, but still, if you don't push for change in a positive way, it can't happen. I mean, it can, but it's very unlikely. Unless you make a push to change things. When I made my push to change things last January, my life changed so much between then and now. And I'm going to be making more changes here soon. I'm not ready to talk about that yet, but I'm going to be making some more changes here real soon. And we'll see how that changes the future. But I have high hopes. Luna. Baby girl. I'm so glad that you finally aren't terrified of being close to me. I know you're still terrified of being close to everybody else in the house, but it's nice to know that you warmed up enough to me to be like, yes, I can lay against this person. They're not going to do anything bad. You're just a precious little fur baby. Like, what have you done to change things, and how long did you stick with them? Because I know growing up for me, there was a lot of things I wanted to change that I would start to change, and if I didn't see results in the first few weeks or even months, I just stopped. But whenever I started making the change this last year in January, it took. I think it honestly took close to October before I really started seeing the effects of how much those changes were actually affecting me. Rip.
Whoa, my hair!
Those changes, even though it took them a while to happen, they were very, very nice later on, and now included.
Bet you can make a nice omelet out of that.
Oh heck. I saw that you posted something. I will get to it soon, I promise. See? Tried helping your mom around the kitchen more, like cooking for her and your sisters, but no matter what you do, it's either not good enough or you mess everything up. You just gotta keep trying. Eventually, you won't like mess anything up. Eventually, you won't. Okay, hold on. At some point, it will be more than good enough. It's just gonna take time. Sometimes it takes a lot of time. Sometimes it's not as long as you might expect, but you're not gonna get it if you stop trying.
I take my eggs sunny side up.
Eee. Come on. No! Okay, thank you. Oh jeez. Polar is so far ahead right now. Yee.
Whoa, my hair!
Dang it, I was hoping I could get him. I will say,
This beat can
I wasn't there for any of it, of course, but I highly doubt you screwed up anywhere near as bad as you say you did. I highly doubt that. You've been trying, but you still can't do anything right. I don't believe that. I believe that you can do a lot of things right, whether you agree with that or not. I already know you don't agree that you're good at this game, but from what I've seen, you are fantastic and amazing at this game. Also, Lucky, thank you for following. I really appreciate that. And it feels weird saying Lucky, thank you for following, because there's a cat behind me named Lucky. Yeah, I don't believe that you can't do it. Not for 1 second. As long as you keep trying, you will get better whether you see the progress or not. Even if it's just slightly better, you will eventually get better. I always try to be as positive as I can be. And honestly, that's just me. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Oh, okay, we got another game going already. I think today we very well could get our stew skin, our green duck stew skin. Also, I don't ever ask this, but I just thought of this. A friend of mine does this a lot, and I just thought of it, so I'm just gonna take her idea. Queen, don't hate me. So, Lucky, do you play CTR? Who's your favorite character? What's your favorite track? How much of the event stuff do you have? All your mom sees to talk about is that you're doing stuff you shouldn't be doing, and how upset she is at you for it, so honestly you haven't been willing to try more, or else she'd snap at you for something. You don't play this game, but it looks awesome. This game is really good. I think this is honestly my favorite kart racer, and if you enjoy kart racers, this is a very good game to pick up, because they will keep adding stuff, and I'm not ignoring you, real. I was just saying that to Lucky before I say this. That's not a good environment to be in. If hold on, let me figure out the right way to put this. If you're wanting to learn how to cook and stuff, if there's something around the house, something small like maybe eggs, start there if you need to. I mean, that's where I've started. But whenever you get a chance to, like, just sit down, get something out like your phone, see the instructions if you need to, and just do it if you get a chance to. If there's something you want to learn, something like cooking or just whatever that you can do around the house, or something that could help yourself or your family out, and if they're not supportive of it, but it's not something that's going to hurt anybody. Like, it can't hurt. If it's going to hurt somebody, don't do it. But if it's not going to hurt anybody, like, say, cooking, you got to learn how to do that if it's something you want to do. Words. And I know that experience from the past of, like, wanting to do certain things and being told, you're not doing it right, don't do it. You're not doing it right, you shouldn't be doing it. But the thing is, you can't do it right until you learn how to do it. And the only way to learn how to do it is to, you know, practice, do it until you can do it, like, right. There might be some bumps along the way, but eventually you'll get it right. And, well, when you get it right, people will be like, oh, you can do this. Oh, this tastes really good. Like if it's cooking. But the only way you're going to get to that point is if you're, you know, doing it. Also, I think Megumi is like really far. Dang, she is really far ahead right now. Ow. You have a cooking class in school? Oh, nice. You're still here, Tina? Good, very good. It's a matter of, it's your life. Do it, makes yourself happy. Yeah, exactly. Also, I just showed to the wall trying to reset. That's my fault. Okay, let's see. How to do oil change via YouTube. YouTube is a very good place to try to find stuff to learn how to do different things. And it's never too late to learn something. If there's something you want to do, you should try to do it. You should do your best to figure out how to do it and how to learn to do it effectively. Like, if you learn from reading instructions, like, I'm just going to keep using cooking as an example because that's what we're talking about. If you learn better from reading, get a cookbook. If you learn better from watching people do it, find a YouTube video. If you learn from just doing, which is kind of like what I do, I will have instructions near me, and I'll read over them, and then I'll start working on it. And even if I'm not still looking at the notes, it just, I don't know, it just kind of happens, is the best way to put it. But for me, watching people do stuff and just reading it isn't good enough. I actually have to do the thing to start getting things to click. So your mom's the biggest motivator for your stream because she's so critical about what you want to be doing in life. That's really good. That is really, really nice. I get that real. I struggled with that for most of my life. And I'd be lying if I didn't say I don't still struggle with it occasionally. But once you surround yourself with people that love you for you and give you a lot of support, like I have with a lot of my friends and a lot of you guys, it can make a world of difference in the long run. You are good enough. You're more than good enough. Whether you agree with what I'm saying or not, you are more than good enough to be able to do the things you want to do in your life. Even if you're surrounded in real life by people that aren't really that supportive of you, there are people that will be supportive of you. I mean, technically, I'm still a complete stranger, and I'm sitting here saying you can do all these things. But, like, sometimes you just need someone to help give you that push that's like, yes, I can do this thing. But even if I'm not the right person to give you that push, you still have at least one person that's like, yes, you can do these things. And I know you'll find more people that'll tell you, yes, you can do these things. You can get better at this or that. Because there'll be others besides me. I'm sure there are now others besides me, but there will be people that support you and will always believe in you, no matter what. Also, where are we even at, buddy? Hi, Toxie Bunny. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I don't have anyone in person to tell me that either. I just have a bunch of supportive people online that are like, yes, we care about you. We want you to succeed in what you want to do with your life. And it's like, alright. And it feels really good. That's just me personally. But yeah. Ow, my wrist popped. But I don't really have anyone in person to tell me that either. You just gotta find the right people to surround yourself with, whether it's online or in real life. You gotta find the right people that'll help you, like, feel comfortable with yourself and be better about yourself. It's been crap since you've been feeling horrible. You're sick with a cold and running a fever. Everybody needs to stop being sick. Please. Everybody needs to be sick. You're in school most of the time, so you'd have to rely somewhat more on with people in person. I get that. I get that. Do you have, like, friends in school that show you support at all? Also, Lucky, thank you for stopping by, and thank you for following. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Goodbye. And I will say too, I had friends in school, but they weren't always the most supportive. I hope you have I wish you a happy holiday as well. I get that. You're sick. Real's been sick. There's a couple people that haven't been here, or that I see in other streams, that have been sick, and I'm just like, why? Why? But yeah. Real, I know right now it's hard, but trust me, things will get better. Things will change. It's just a matter of time. It's cold season. It doesn't need to be cold season. Technically, it's sleepy season for me right now because I'm tired. I say it doesn't need to be cold season, but I like the cold weather more. Can we have cold without sickness? Please. I would like that, honestly. Oh. I honestly scared myself when I hit the bottle. Don't mind me. Your teachers don't help you. You had an English teacher who could have lost her job because of how she acted towards you. She forced you to do something you didn't feel comfortable doing. She probably should have lost her job. But I'm not going to ask what she forced you to do. But she probably shouldn't have forced you to do whatever it was. But if it's something, I don't know. It's something like reading something out loud, like for a class project or something. I don't know. I know how stressful that was. I don't know if that's what you mean. I don't think you would say that if that's what you meant, though. Dang, I was about to say something and I don't even remember what I was about to say now. She didn't even apologize for it either, even though the situation has been happening for well over a few weeks. There are some teachers that should not be teachers. I'll say that. And I'm sorry about whatever she did. But I'm not going to ask, like I said, I'm not going to ask what it is because I don't even know if I should ask what it is. It was along the lines of going up in front of the class and doing something. Was it something that everybody else had to do? Or just you? I'll ask that much at least. Because, like, just reading, you had to get up and do something in front of class, my immediate thought is just getting up and reading a paper or something. Wasn't it the first time? Wasn't even the first time she's done it. The first time she forced you to do a presentation about something you just weren't comfortable on hearing about. That's really strange. And it was only you that had to do any kind of presentation. I don't get that. I don't get why that would be the case. Like, I really don't understand that. But like I said, there's also some people that just aren't meant to be teachers, even if they are. I'm not going to get into all the stories that I have about teachers, or really any. But I've had a fair few teachers that shouldn't have been teachers. Come on. You have to walk out of the classroom so you wouldn't bother the room, and she just said no. That's really weird. I've not experienced anything like that. Not experienced any teachers being like that specifically, but I don't know. All I can say is I'm sorry that happened to you. Jesus, sorry, Coco's so far ahead. Also, is that TNT actually blocking the whatchamacallit? I think the TNT was blocking the action box. Can't think of what it's called. The point where you had a mental breakdown because of her telling you you're just interrupting the whole class and everyone else just laughed at you for it. I'm really sorry that happened. Like, I don't know what else to say, honestly. I'm sorry. Teachers shouldn't do that to their students. Nobody should make somebody feel that way. Come on. We're not gonna catch up to her. There's no way. I think she just kept getting farther and farther every time. That person was so fast. They were a lot faster than I expected them to be. But I don't think I've seen them before online. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, hold on. And once you told her you had to leave a little early because your mom had come down to give you medicine, like she does every day, and the teacher knows that, she said I was running away from the situation. I still can't believe she said that. Didn't know she seriously thought that at first. I don't think somebody would say that without seriously thinking that. I really wish that you could, like, go to a different class or something. Hello, Sliced Tomato. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Tina, I'm sorry your internet's being lame. Your internet needs to cooperate with you. Also, it'd be nice if we get into a lobby and stay in a lobby. There's sadly no alternative to it. I'm sorry. You came to share your new emotes with me, good sir? Wait. You came to share your emotes with me. Thank you. You are a good sir, though. I feel really weird about the turtle dove having a stick growing out of its chest. But is there like no other teacher that teaches that class? Cause like my school, we had like 5 or 6 English teachers. We had 5 or 6 of honestly every kind of teacher, if I'm not mistaken, because of how many students we had. There's a lot of people, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, maybe you could talk to the principal about it. Or a counselor. I would hope that the principal would be like, we'll move you to another classroom. There are other teachers, but those classes go by faster. I don't know then. If you hear a weird noise, I'm just like grabbing Lucky's tail right now. The weird noise is me like grabbing and scratching the arm of the couch. You talk to anyone you can about it. They don't seem to care. I'm ready for you to get out of there. That's just me. You need to continue your education, but I also want you to get out of there. I'm doing alright, Tomato. How are you doing today? Good, sir. But seriously, really, I do hope that you can get out of there sooner than later. Well, I guess school has a set time to end, but I hope soon you'll be able to get out. No. Did not get a good start on this track. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Education is very important though. Like, I'm not saying you should just stick around, I'm just saying education is very important. And if you did drop out, you'd have to, I would hope you would find a way to continue your education. Oh heck, I didn't mean to do that. I see more messages and I promise I'll read them very soon. I do think I can catch up to this guy. Why? There is no catching up now. Or unless... I don't even know where he's at now. Excuse me. That was not what I wanted. Dang it. I thought I could do it, but I hacked it up. You ripped your check today, and they wouldn't take it until the manager came in and cashed it for you? Wait, really? Jeez, I'm sorry. I had never heard of that. I had never heard of Penn Foster. if you do that, really, I hope that works out for you. She dislocated your shoulder yesterday. I think I saw you talk about that in Queen's chat. I hope everything's like, I hope it's better now. I really do. The bad thing is, I read that and I was like, I want to pop my shoulder real quick because I feel like I need to pop it. That would have been bad. It's still very important though. Learning is very, very important. This is going for somebody that didn't want to be in school at all. It's very important. General Manpig. I feel like that name's familiar. I really do. It's gonna take a while. I'm sorry, Tina. What do you mean you can't do it anymore? What do you mean exactly by that? We can always learn more. We always are, even if we're not intentionally trying to. We're always learning a little bit more. That could be due to how much stress and everything, like, everybody's putting on you. That could be due to how people are treating you, like the people around you are treating you. But if you did the online school stuff, that Toxie is talking about, that might change for you. It honestly might. I don't know though. What do you mean? Maybe you already lost it all. Lost all what? Ew. No, didn't want to fall off. I believe in you. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that believes in you.
Ooh, you trying to start something?
Also, motivation. There's a time whenever I thought I lost all motivation. For anything. But things can change. People can change. No matter what you think about yourself right now. No matter how much doubt you have in yourself right now. Or how much you feel like you've already lost all motivation. Things can change for the better. It may not be soon. It may not be next year. I hope it's next year, honestly, but you never know when it's going to hit. When something's going to strike and be like, okay, why have I felt like this? Something's changing. I've got to do what's right for me. Type of thing. Because, like, there was a time in my life where I just didn't care. Like, I had enough with a lot of different things, and I was just like, I am done. And I was like, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna sit here and do this one thing that I enjoy and just be like, that's it. But then something happened and I was just like, I can't do this. I want more. I want to do more. I want to be better. And I made a conscious decision that I was going to do things to make things better, even if it took over a year, which it has. I'm still not like where I wanted to be back then, but I've made my life so much better. Called about how much people can change for years. It's just not going to happen for you. At least 4 years. Real. I felt like I was going to be the exact same and not change ever. I didn't want to be around people. I wasn't happy with where I was in life. I couldn't stand doing a lot of different things. I was just sad and upset a lot. This was before I got out of high school. I'm 28 now. Things didn't change for me until the beginning of last year. It had been 9 years for me. 9 years plus, at least, of me being like, I'm not good enough to do this. I can't do this. I can't do that. Things aren't going to look better. Things will never be better. And things are definitely better now. Because I got tired of being like that. I got tired of not thinking I could do certain things. Not saying it's that easy for everybody. But I just got tired of it, and I was like, I have to make a change. And for me, making that change, the beginning change, the thing that started everything, was being like, I've got to find people that I know I can trust. I've got to find people that I know care about me. And I don't think she's lurking or anything, but I'll call her out. A friend of mine, somebody I met through streaming, Lowry, she's been in chat a couple times. I became friends with her. And I started being open with her and just being myself. I started changing a lot quicker than I thought I would, even if it still felt slow at times. Things got better. So you aren't much of a feel person, you're not either, and you know how much high school beats you down, and I advise you to really look into it because it changed everything for me, and it might change things for you too, unless it makes a difference. I can't say anything about that, but I do trust Toxie on this. I do trust her. See if you can do the online school thing. Because it may not seem like it, but growing up I wasn't a people person. I still wouldn't call myself a people person. The only reason why I am the way I am on stream is I believe y'all come to see me for me, and I'm not going to hold back. You saw me in real life, and I never met you before? I'm going to be the quietest person you know. At least for a while. But here it's like, okay, I know you're all coming here to see me. At least part of it is to see me. But trust me, there was a long period of my life where I just avoided everyone and everything because I didn't feel like I was good enough for anyone or anything, and many people made it clear that I wasn't good enough for them, or I wasn't good enough to do certain things. And I let them get to me. I let everyone that was around me at the time get to me. But that point where I was just like, I can't do this anymore. And I found somebody that I was like, okay, I can trust this person. Where I can try to trust this person and see where it goes, see where it leads me to. I can just be me and see if what I felt was true this whole time. And it turns out what I felt was not true. There are a lot of people in my life now that I've gotten to know over the past like 2 years now that have shown me that I am worth a lot. I'm worth a lot more than I ever thought I was. And it's really nice to know that I have these people in my life. And sometimes it's just finding that one person that can help you realize how amazing you truly are. And I don't know if it's me, or Toxie, somebody else you know, or somebody you haven't met yet. But I'm sure you will find that person that is like, hey, you are worth a lot. You are a very important person, and even if you don't believe us whenever we say that, you are a really important person. Like, whenever I stream, you're one of the people that I'm like, yes, I know I'm gonna get to see. I'm gonna get to see Real. I'm gonna get to see Infinity. I'm gonna get to see Tina. I'm gonna get to see Toxie. Like, I look forward to seeing each and every single one of you on stream because it's just like I get somebody amazing to talk to. Even if y'all don't believe y'all are amazing, that doesn't change the way I feel, and that doesn't change the way others feel either, even if they don't say it. The people that you surround yourself with can and will eventually help make a positive change in your life.
This beat cannot be beat.
And see, it's how school treats you and how bad the system is. It'd probably be a miracle if you could even see yourself alive by this time next year. I want you to still be alive by the end of next year. I still want to be able to see you around and be able to talk to you. You're not trying anything new because you have the mindset. I mean, that was also me too. And I'm still kind of like that. Like, why try anything new because you could screw it up? I didn't cook ever until last week. This was my first time cooking, and I was scared to death I was going to screw it up. It was just eggs. It was just scrambled eggs, but I ate them. I was like, oh my god, these are really good. But, like, you should keep trying to do different things, because you never know what you're going to find that you might like. You never know what you're going to do and be like, oh wait, that was actually really amazing. Yeah, Tina's right, everyone is awesome. And I didn't have that. I had it, but I didn't have it the way you had it. Where you said usually when I find someone who cares about you, and then they just leave you for someone else, or just tell you get to the point of them just that you're just annoying. I didn't have that, but I had people in my life that I thought were friends, and then they would just disappear from my life and I would never see them again. Or they would set things up to do things with everyone, but I'd get excluded. That's not good to go a day without eating. You need food. You need food to give you energy and sustenance, nourishment, words. You need food. I hate to say this, I really do, but I can relate to where you are today. You're saying right now I can relate. You know, it's the worst feeling ever, but you know, but you're telling you, I heard someone say to you, people give up before they succeed. Don't be that person who gives up before they succeed. That doesn't mean you should just do that. Your body still needs food and water. Even if you're fine like 2 or 3 days after, it's not a good thing to do at all. And I'll say this too about the, like, people give up before they succeed. Don't be the person that gives up before they succeed. I firmly stand by that you're not screwing up and you're not failing if you keep trying. If you keep trying, you're on the road to success. If you keep trying, you're learning from your mistakes. If you keep trying, things will turn out better. Through just sheer practice. Oh jeez. I'm over here getting pushed now. Sometimes I don't have a choice. Sometimes we really just don't have food or water at home. If that's the case, I get that. But if you do have food, you shouldn't just be like, I'm not gonna eat. If you do have water, you shouldn't be like, I'm not gonna drink. That's not good for your body. I have... It feels weird being in this situation because I've always been the one that's been told eat, drink. I'm not used to being the one saying eat, drink. I know how Queen and Lowry and a few other people feel now. Because, like, I haven't had to be like, it's good for you, please do it. But I've had people that cared about me being like, hey, do this, please. We want you to take care of yourself because you deserve it. And that's the way I feel right now about you. I want you to take care of yourself because you deserve it, even if you don't feel like you do. Because even if you don't feel like you do, you really do deserve to take care of yourself and, like, be happy. Even if that's sometimes really hard to do. Everyone deserves happiness. We all do.
This beat cannot be beat.
I get that too. Especially recently, I get that. But sometimes we just have to force ourselves to eat. Sometimes we just have to force ourselves to drink. One thing that still drives me anytime I get upset or sad, because it happens, nobody's perfect. Nobody's always happy. But the one thing that helps me is that I know there are people that care about me. And I'll say this to you. Even if you don't think there are people that, like, care about you, want you to do better or be better for yourself, I do. Even if you don't agree with it, just know that I do. I wouldn't be sitting here telling you all this if I didn't. That wouldn't surprise me. Being sick sucks. Luna agreed. She shook her head no at the sickness. She hit me in the arm with her ear when she did that too. But trust me, I do want things to be better for you. There's not much I can really do to help other than listen and maybe say a few things. But I do really want things to be better for you. So whether you believe it or not, there are people that do care about you. There are people that do want things to be better for you. I'm one of them, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. Even Toxie cares. And Toxie doesn't really know you all that well. I don't think I've seen you two talk to each other before today, maybe once before. I think this is also how Toxie and I started talking, if I'm not mistaken. And Toxie, I'm sorry if you didn't want me to say that. That just kind of came out. I'm really sorry if you didn't want me to say that. Yeah, we met in Brenda's stream. That was, what, 2 months ago? 2 or 3 months ago? I don't... No, it wasn't 2 or 3 months ago. It was way earlier than that. It was like 4 or 5. My time is all like squished together, apparently. I need some water. But yeah, there are definitely people who care about you. And I know sometimes it's hard to believe that because I always struggled with wondering, like, do these people actually care about me? Do they actually want to be there for me if anything ever happens? And I struggled with that a lot, especially before I actively was like, I'm going to try to just be 100% open and honest with Larry and see how things go there. And even then, I still occasionally have had trouble with it. But it's gotten easier knowing, like, hey, there are people that do care. I was crazy back then for not thinking that people cared, because I found an amazing group of people that were like, we love you to death. And it's been a weird feeling having that, but it's also been really nice to know that there are people that care as much as a lot of people have shown that they do. Also, I'm glad I'm fine. I got really scared when I did it because that just like came out. I'm also used to helping people or doing my best to help people. I guess it comes with the fact that my entire life, the one thing I wanted to do even as a kid, which I feel like this sounds really stupid, but the one thing I've always wanted to do ever since being a little kid was I wanted to make people happy. I wanted to do my best to make people happy, and I didn't want to sit down and do anything but be honest with them. And on stream, I feel like I've been 100% myself for the most part. But I say 100% for the most part because the only time I really wasn't myself was the first 2 weeks I got back after the breakup. I tried to hide how sad I was, and that was not helping. And I shouldn't have done that to begin with, but it's in the past now. I forgot what I was going to say now. I've lost my train of thought. Either way, making people happy is what I wanted to do my whole life. And I didn't want to bring my sadness to stream back then. But if I would have, y'all would have been there to support me. And I'm going to be here to support y'all too as much as I can. Because, honestly, y'all deserve that.
This beat cannot be beat.
Knowing a person seems to care and you won't talk to anyone because of that. Your mom doesn't understand that even though you told her, alright, there's a difference. Then again, she doesn't understand what you've been through. And real, I don't have anybody in my real life either. I don't have anyone around me in person that can do that for me. The only people that I have that do that for me are all of y'all, like people that I've met online. Only one person out of that group I've met in person, and that's Larry. And like, I saw her this January. Whenever Aspect came to visit. But that's been it. Like, all these things that have been changing for me have all been through people online. You can't just talk to somebody until you're ready to talk to somebody. Somebody who's pushing you is not going to help you, in my opinion. You have to be ready for it yourself. Ow. Yeah. We'll always try to help you the best we can. And like I said too, I haven't had that in person at all. All my, like, everything that everybody's helped me with has always been through talking to them online. I haven't had help from anyone in real life. Which is a shame, but it's still a thing. I wish I had more people in real life. I wish you had more people in real life. But just because we're online doesn't make it different. We still are people that care about you. We're still people that are going to be here for you if you need us. Or if you just want to talk. I promise. Tina, why do you hate dogs?
Look out, chicken crossing.
I thought you were a dog person. Ah. Really wish I didn't get hit there. But it happens. Go from very serious conversation to me making noises. I feel like this seems very appropriate. Not really appropriate, but this seems very me, I guess. I'm not trying to make light of the situation, it's just, it happens whenever I play games. Eek. I see a very big message. I promise I will, read it soon. I didn't realize I was that close to them. But I do promise I will read it as soon as this race is done. Come on.
Catch this.
That was not good for me because I didn't actually... Ah, heck. No! What even? Oh my gosh. Why did I get bullied as much as I did on this track? So let's see, the closest you've been to anyone in person is your boyfriend. Doesn't want to see you anymore because he thinks you ignore him. He has a job to work, and I'd rather him get stuff done, possibly get fired from hanging out with me instead of working for him to get the stuff done. It is, but you shouldn't like try to push him towards work, because some people could see that as you trying to push him away from you. Which I know it's not what you're trying to do, but that's the way some people will see it sometimes. And that's not something you want in relationships, for somebody to feel like you're pushing them away. Kira pulled down your external hard drive. Is the external hard drive okay? Even if you're not pushing him, he might see it that way. Because even if you tell somebody you're not doing something, they could still be like, that's the way it seems. Now, I wasn't saying you were pushing him away, I'm just saying he might have thought of it as you pushing him away. Which, sometimes it just comes down to communication. But I don't think you were pushing him, I'm just saying, yeah. And I just said a minute ago, but still, I'm just saying that he might have saw it as that. You have no idea the dog is clumsy? Why is the doggy clumsy? I don't know why I said doggy. Why is the doggo clumsy? I didn't even think dogs could be clumsy. To be fair, I didn't think cats could be clumsy either, and I got one up against me right now. I got another one staring me down like, excuse me, human. What are you doing with another cat? Kind of wish I did have face cam on right now so you could see this cat. Lucky, come here, baby. Jeez. I think you just attacked the couch when I moved my hand away. But I'm not sure. Can we win what is most likely our final match of the night? Not most likely, it is the last match of the night. It's 9:73. Jeez, time has flown by today. Eh? Come on. Lucky. I can't believe you do that, Lucky. How dare. He talks about working all day and barely about you. But apparently your mom tells you he talks about how he has no one around and he doesn't think I want to see him at all the time. If I only says that stuff to my mom, I could have less than no clue on why. Sometimes people have an easier time talking about issues that's going on with them and somebody else with other people because it's easier to talk about it with other people and get a third person's like viewpoint than to approach somebody and tell them what's going on and feel like they're not saying what they really should say. If that makes any sense. Like they're not words and good, like I never words good. But sometimes people will do that to get a third person's opinion, like an outsider's opinion, not a third person, but an outsider's opinion on the whole situation. Come on. I cannot believe I'm in 8th place right now. Ah, hasty.
Look out! Chicken crossing!
Eek. Oh crap, I gotta sneeze. This isn't a good time, I gotta sneeze. I'm so sorry I did that. I couldn't hit the mute button in time. Also, I see there's more messages. I will read them and respond to them before I head out. Oh my gosh. I can't believe the sneeze did that. I can't see out of my left eye right now. Nothing bad.
Whoa, the hair!
The hair. I like how he said what I was thinking. No, I hit the thing. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I cannot believe how bad I did on this track, but it's fine. Big dogs normally are, but she takes the... Wait. Okay. I want to like him, but he's awfully ignorant towards you. Some people are like that. Without intentionally trying to, some people are like that. Big dogs normally are, but she takes the bubble bath. You don't really hate her though. Wait, she takes the bubble bath? I think that'd be cute to see a little dog go in a bubble bath. If he doesn't trust you, he doesn't deserve to be around you at all. Because you try your best to make him comfortable. Some people also have trust issues. I'm not sitting here just like trying to only defend him, but I don't really know him all that well, so I can't really be like, this is the case, this is the cause. I'm just saying these are possibilities. Like, you've known each other for almost a year now. You're honestly surprised? You never know. You never know if there's not, like... I'm not saying there isn't, I'm just saying you never know, like, if there's not a good enough amount of communication. You never know what's going on through somebody's head. You never know how somebody's feeling or what's going on. You might know how they're feeling, but you might not know like why they're feeling the way they're feeling if they're not communicating it. And that's always a shame. Also, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and buy this. I'm going to get it out of the store. Viking time. he doesn't have time to talk to you anymore, so maybe. I mean, like I said, you never know. It might be the case, it might not be. I'm not going to sit here and say it is when I don't know. I want to buy one more thing. I really want to buy one more thing. Oh, heck, I'll buy the Sweet Zebra. No, wait. Need to save money since the weekend bonus is done. But I want to say thank you all for stopping by, lurking and chatting. Lucky, thank you for following. I really appreciate it. Real, I seriously hope things get better for you. Just know you can always message me off stream if you want to. I'm always available for the most part. I will be until I get a job, most likely. But I'm usually available. You can talk to me whenever. This goes for everybody too. I want y'all to be happy. I really do. I want to say thank you again for all of you for stopping by, lurking, chatting. Hope to see y'all again very soon. Hold on. So all the bad luck you have had this year. Some of y'all know about some I haven't talked about. I said to a person, if I get better, you're with no bad luck all year next year. I promise you'll start going to church. They say you're not religious, and I said, no, but my family are. If that happens, I hope it works out for you. I really do. And I do hope you have a lot, like, I hope this next year is a lot better for you too. Most this year, if not, like, the end of the year and most of the year for some people, this year in particular, have seemed to be a lot harder than others have. And I do hope for everyone's sake, next year is a lot better. And I hope you're no longer sick soon, Bunny. I hope you get rid of this sickness. But again, thank you all for stopping by, lurking and chatting. Hope you all have a wonderful day and a wonderful night. And I can't wait to see y'all again very soon. Goodbye, everybody. I love you all.